So this is the tutorial for conducting some background research on the topic of your choice. We're going to be using Google Scholar. What Google Scholar is it's essentially Google, but your search results bring up academic articles and academic books rather than the entire internet. And using Google Scholar, you can also search forward and search backward from, let's say, a target article that you find, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So hypothetically, let's say that for your project, you and your partner have decided that you want to both map and code Tamil cultural life in the city of Toronto. So you're going to be looking for any type of language centers or cultural centers, art galleries, South Indian or Sri Lankan restaurants, places of worship, community centers that orient to and serve Tamil populations and things like that. First thing you're going to want to do is have some background information on the Tamil population in Toronto and the Tamil population maybe in Canada more broadly. So into Google Scholar, I'm just going to put in Tamil Canadian art. Let's just start with that and see what we find. Okay, our very first result is demonstrating identities, citizenship, multiculturalism, and Canadian Tamil identities. Right, it's an article by somebody at University of Windsor. So to search forward from this article, you can look at what cited it, right? Cited by 4 things. If we go down, we have negotiating ground, Tamil protests in Canada. Look down here, Canadian media and refugees, the representation of Tamil plight. This might not tell us about the population, but you are going to have some good background information about how the Tamil population has been portrayed in media. That could be really useful. So you could open that and look into it and see if it is going to be useful to you, right? Going back, we could also search backwards. So here the PDF is available. If you are on a university network, you can click on any of these links and they're just going to open right away. Here's the article. So to search back, we would want to go to the bottom and look at what works this has cited, after reading it, of course, and getting some nuggets of information from it. So, selling diversity, immigration, multiculturalism, employment, equity, and globalization from University of Toronto Press. Maybe there's going to be some good stuff in there. Who knows? You're going to be looking around, right? More stuff on Canadian pluralism. Tibetan diaspora. Let's just pretend we see something that's really exciting to us, being Canadian and being Indian, subject positions, discourse used for South Asian Canadian women's talk about ethnic identity, right? So maybe you're going to decide that you're just really kind of into looking at this ethnic identity question and the way you're coding. So we could go back to Google Scholar, we find this, and then we start over. We search that one, right? Just put it in the search bar. Here it is. So you could read that, and you're going to want to see everybody that cited this, and see if there's anything else for you in here that's going to be useful. So really what you're doing is you're just going through as many articles as you can in an iterative process of trying to figure out what's useful to you. You can also use this not only for your background information blog posts and your background research blog posts, but also to inform your coding and what types of things you want to be coding for. If you have any questions, we can talk about them in class.